Well, good morning. How y'all doing? Let's try it again. I thought first service was asleep. Y'all, you guys are really still adjusting to the time change, I guess. Good morning. So how y'all doing? Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, I want to offer a praise just because I thought we had a very good showing yesterday, and Chris Brown and I fished in the Fishers of Men tournament at Mill Creek yesterday, and we're doing a circuit over here. So if there's anybody that you know that really likes to fish, I mean, the emphasis of Fishers of Men is to get to really draw non-Christian folks in to mix with us. And every Friday evening before a tournament, we have a dinner, and they hear a message. And so I kind of love being a part of this circuit. And so yesterday, guys from Danville, I think we really had a good showing, and particularly from this church. We finished fourth place yesterday in the tournament, and Derek Kuntz and Jacob Bowers were third. And Derek, of course, attends here from time to time when he's not fishing. And I think he's back down there again today, isn't he? Yeah. So, but Derek and his partner did very well. And then Billy Caudill and Bob Nelson won the tournament yesterday. And so we just had a great time, caught fish. We'll show you pictures sometime because it was good. I had 2 5.5 pounders yesterday. That was good. So we had a good time. So just to praise and also I guess kind of if you know of anybody that would like to be a part of that, next tournament is here on Lake Vermilion May 14th, and we are hosting that. And so on May 13th we'll have the meeting here, and then the tournament is out at the lake. If you just kind of like to come out and watch the weigh-in, I'll let you know what time that'll be, and it'd be kind of cool to have folks from the church come out and support. Anyway, the emphasis is not just fishing, it's on winning people to Christ. So be praying for us and that ministry. John chapter 11, we're going to continue in the I Am series. This morning we're looking at the God of comfort, how Jesus is the I Am of comfort. And I want to get us started before we read through the first 44 verses of John 11. We'll get us started by reading a poem that Shirley Miller, Shirley was here first service, a member of our congregation, that she wrote. I've been promising her that I would read this poem. It really does fit well with this message, especially this morning, but especially the series. And it's entitled, An Answer to Our Dream. Just who is God? What does He do? What makes you think that He cares about you? Have you ever wondered what He is about? Have you ever really tried to find out? To find out is not hard. Open your heart and your mind, and you'll discover He is loving, steadfast, and kind. He'll watch over you always. He'll answer your prayers. His words will help guide you. Just know that He cares. Our lives will be different through the changes He'll make. Believe in His words. They are there for our sake. God gave up His Son to die so we'll live. Could we do as much if we had it to give? We are blessed, truly blessed. God does love us so. For all that He has given, how could we not know? Jesus made a promise, and He never lied. A home with His Father, a place by His side. Where is this place we're talking about? Just believe in God's words, and we'll all find out. It's heaven. It's heaven. It's our dream come true. Oh God, dear Father, please take us with you. And then she has my afterthought. I know He is God and all-powerful, it's true. But I think deep within He has a human side too. To see His Son dying and in such great pain, just so we sinners can live again. Do you know what I think on the day Jesus died? I think that on that day, His Father, He cried. And so a thank you to Shirley just for sharing that with us. She said that if anyone would like a copy of the poem, that we'd be happy to make copies for you. And so if you don't know Shirley and kind of like to get to know her a little bit, she is wonderfully talented that way and just does a great job with those. John 11, again, it's a lengthy section, but I think we want to read through it. You'll find out, if you're visiting with us, you'll find out that we do use the Bible. Good thing. Sometimes it kind of makes people mad that we use the Bible, but we do. It's kind of interesting to me that I know I'm just rambling right now, but it's a couple cups of coffee. I turn into, different preachers sometimes and listen to them. And it's amazing to me how many of them that are on television don't use the Bible. I mean, they'll refer to a verse or two, but they just don't really use it. And I think that it's been given to us for a reason. And so I guess the challenge might be that not to shame you if you don't carry your Bible with you on Sundays. I'm not trying to do that. But I want to remind you, just simply because here recently we've had someone who has been so kind to make sure that every other seat in our sanctuary has a Bible underneath it. And so if you don't happen to have one, you go ahead and grab one of those. And if you if you really don't have one, then you not just grab it, but you take it home with you. We'll fill it up again, all right? So the Bible is key. It's who we are. It's God's living word. It's active. It's sharper than any double-edged sword, and it cuts to the very heart and even to the marrow. That's God's word, and so it's pretty important. I know. Shut up and read. All right. So grab a Bible, follow along. Now a man named Lazarus was sick. He was from Bethany, the village of Mary and her sister Martha. This Mary, whose brother Lazarus now lay sick, was the same one who poured perfume on the Lord and wiped his feet with her hair. So the sisters sent word to Jesus, "Lord, the one you love is sick." When he heard this, Jesus said, "This sickness will not end in death." Now keep that part of the verse in mind, because we're going to talk about that a little bit. No, it is for God's glory, so that God's Son may be glorified through it. Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus, yet when he heard that Lazarus was sick, he stayed where he was 2 more days. Then he said to his disciples, "Let us go back to Judea." "But Rabbi," they said, "a short while ago the Jews tried to stone you, and yet you're going back there." And Jesus answered, Are there not 12 hours of daylight? A man who walks by day will not stumble, for he sees by this world's light. It is when he walks by night that he stumbles, for he has no light. Now let me explain that just real quickly. What Jesus is basically saying there is that a person who walks by night has faith. Okay? That's the only way that we can see at night is through faith. It's not blind faith. It's the fact that faith leads us through very dark times. And so Jesus is essentially saying that we can't be afraid to go back there, because we are indeed children of the light. God will lead us through. God will be our guide, that sort of thing. So after this, verse 11, after he had said this, he went on to tell them, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I am going there to wake him up." His disciples replied, "Lord, if he sleeps, he will get better." Jesus had been speaking of his death, but his disciples thought he meant natural sleep. So then he told them plainly, "Lazarus is dead, and for your sake I am glad I was not there, so that you may believe. But let us go to him." Then Thomas, called Didymus, said to the rest of the disciples, "Let us also go, that we may die with him."